restarting the stream on a new stream thing. Oh, that was wrong. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, that was not ideal. All right, well, yeah, oops. Okay, I'm waiting for the stream to actually show up over there. I think it's working. I don't know. I can't tell. Someone wants to go over and check that. Just let me know. Okay. Where's the card cage for this? There it is. All right. Yeah, you'll look on the second channel for the playlist of unlisted streams for that, Robert. YouTube subs drop stream. Yeah. that was suboptimally done. Okay, I see the video catching up now. Okay, good. That was not handled well. All right. Let's repin some cables. Live on YouTube with new stream URL. Yeah, YouTube's really irritating how that works. All right. All right. So after redesigning the bracket here from the first revision, this is now mounting as flush as I would hoped. It's actually perfectly in line with the drives along the top there, so that's good. This top part just quite doesn't go out as far as the bottom does, so this goes farther into the bottom than it does the top, but that works really well. So we are ready to try and install two fans. I'm going to use the old print in the other space over here. I will reprint another one of this better design in a little bit, but for right now I want to get an acoustic profile of what this thing sounds like. So we're going to go ahead and set it up with all Noctuas, only with the new ones in the front and the replacement in the middle. And then later, we'll see about adding more fans to the heatsink there. All right, that was just kind of the catch up for this. So I'm not too worried about what it looks like visually. What are you looking at? You're looking at a server. So yeah, this is what we are actually working on right now. So I'm gonna put this fan off to the side. All right. This showed up in the last mail video that was released yesterday, but it's also been in a couple of streams. Where did the flat blade screwdriver go? I would really like to have it, because it is much better at pulling these fan brackets out. All right, spudger it is. Just hope for the best. Come on. Get out of there. You know what might help is if I pull the bottom farther forward first. Oh, that helped a lot. Just hurt, didn't actually cut. Okay. And fan cables caught on the drive trays. Wow, it got really deep in there. Okay, I'm gonna have to pull these out actually. There. Okay. We are going to do, I think it was Majenko's suggestion here. Oh yeah, let me hide that. Okay, hello again. Alrighty. Now, I have a problem that hold on, let me make this view. There we go. I have a problem where the back of the card cage, or no, I have a problem where the back of the drives area is not really meant to have cables running through it, so there's no way to get cables through there easily other than the small air holes next to the drives. So we're going to depin the fan cable here so that we can run it through with just a wire, because even the fan header cable is too big to go through there. So we're going to run this extension that comes through, so we're going to run this extension that comes with the fans through the back plane, and then reattach the connector so we can plug it in to the server to control the fans up front where the fans aren't normally supposed to be. All right. Now let's work on this, which is not going to be fun, I suspect. First thing I'm going to do, grab my phone, take a photo of the wire layout, which I know is standard, but just doing this now will make it easier because I'll have an instant reference of exactly what this is. Yeah, phone, I know I'm live. Okay. All right. The jacket is squishy, so it'll stretch. Okay. I don't know what that was. Hopefully nothing fragile. All right, let's try and pull these out. This is never fun. Okay, well that went so easy. That's kind of ridiculous. All right, let me grab tweezers to pull on these with.
Ultimate says, hey Shelby, are you aware you're live on Twitch and YouTube right now? This message brought to you by TikTok, not the phone, because I'm not a monster. CHEER 100. End of line.
Ben, thank you for the 100 bits and not being a monster. All right, so far it's going pretty smoothly. Actually, this is working super well. Okay, so that is the fan header depinned. So now this should fit through the back plane where the fan or the air goes through for the rest of the system. Step away, food, come back to what? Butchery? Ah, this is totally normal stuff. All right, so I'm gonna run this through the left side here. Oh, that was so easy with it done like that. That worked out fantastically. So then I'll just have the female fan header right here ready to be plugged in. That's perfect. I can just reach through to the other side at some point and grab that. Follow that. I can feel it. I can't quite yet grab it. And there we go. There's lots of ways to accomplish this. This worked this time, though. These connectors have never been used, and they're new and very well made, so they work out. I would say this worked out. Okay, I absolutely must fix the stupid camera. It's driving me insane again. Always coming loose. Every time. It's impossible for it to just stay on. Now I actually must find the flat blade. Because it's how I can tighten that. So where did that go? Maybe that's what fell. No, it's not. Oh, one of the Delta fans fell. We don't need those. How did I lose the flat blade screwdriver? It's not over by the 3D printer, is it? No, it's not over on the desk, is it? Doesn't really have a reason to be. And is not. Was one of the drive trays over there. That's a different problem. Wah. There they are. Okay. Back into the tool manager. Okay. To the YouTube viewers who are joining over there, my apologies for dropping the other stream without announcing what I was doing. It didn't even occur to me, so I'm sorry. Yeah, YouTube does not really allow you to change topics and titles and stuff that easily while you are live. Alright, that'll have to do for now. It's awful. We're adding more fans because we're changing out the original extremely high flow fans for Noctuas to quiet the server down because it is ridiculously loud. There. Okay. Now, one photo reference. All right, put the connector back together. Now this wire arrangement, that's actually correct. So if I can just get them to slide in, that'll work. Not that way. I was just able to do all four at once. Okay, and that matches up correctly. Okay. So that fan cable now goes through the back plane. We're going to put that on a splitter, actually. And then we'll connect it to one of the fan headers. I need to do one more extension on the left side now, so I'm going to work on that. And I did say it, never mind. Pretty sure I did at least. Okay, put this here. Maybe run quick continuity check on the reassembled cable. I didn't detach the wires. Something would have had to go very horrifically wrong for it to lose continuity. Do this up here so you can kind of see. Okay. Depinned. Now to feed it through. Wow, some of these slots are really tiny. Kind of ridiculously small. And there's the connector on the other side. I should have removed the label. There, just pull it further forward. Do that on both. Where's the label on that one? Well, the label made it through. Well, okay, sure. All right. Bring up my reference photo. Blue, green, yellow, black. And there we are. Blue, green, yellow, black. Okay, that's it. Now, both these can go into a splitter. And that's fans ready to be connected. Get this out of here. All right, let me install the second 60 millimeter fan in the original bracket print, the not very good one. Are those your biggest fans? No, well, the 60 millimeters are probably among my smaller ones. There's a 40 millimeter on the A-net printer over there. Okay. Reminder by Noctua stock. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna pop this cable retention clip so that cable goes straight out of the hub side rather than through the top. That way it has the most direct path backwards. Kind of puts the cable in the air path, which is not optimal, but it'll work. And then we just have to install it. I want it completely stripped. I'm just putting a screw in there for giggles. Pretty sure you sold that 40 millimeter off the... No. That Noctua I put on there a long time ago. The one you have on the other one is like a super gigantic hub monster 40 millimeter. It's kind of crazy. I put the other one on there simply for noise. I'm pretty sure it doesn't need one at all on there. I believe I could remove that entirely and it would function just fine. All right. All right, so here are our two front fan mounts. The right one is the newer one that is a lot better designed. It's going to mount flush. This is the older design one, but it'll work for this first initial sound test. So we're going to go ahead and install these and do that sound test before we add the fans directly to the CPU cooler, because this is closer, without these is closest, but this is closer to what the system was originally equipped with. Okay, one fan going in on the right. And the other one going in on the left. That was upside down. There we go. So that is our direct air intake. Again, these are designed, including this one, in such a way that if I remove the trays entirely, and then I'll make my own rails that just mount directly to the sides of the drives, the air can still go around the drives behind these. So this does not actually give up any drive space to do this, just because of how thick the front latches are on this server. But now I can connect this splitter to one of the onboard fan controllers, and then we can power these fans from the main board to add more air to the system. All right, let me move some stuff around. We'll work on that whole fan powering thing. Also get the switch box out of here for the key AT that we're never going to use again. All right, so it is almost impossible to see it down in here, but here is one of the fan headers, and this goes to those low insertion force drop-in connectors. So this is a standard 4-pin header. I've already checked all of the pinouts. It is exactly the same as the other ones. So we're going to connect our extension cables for the fan pairs to this. So this one is going to these two fans in the wall. We're going to go ahead and plug this in right here. Perfect. And we can just tuck the cables down so they're out of the way. All right. Now I'm going to remove the header here. No, there should be 4 of these. Where's the 4th one at? 1, 2, 3. Where's number 4? Wait a minute. There have to be 4. What? This one goes to there. This one goes to there. That one goes to there. And then this one goes to... Oh, gosh, it's way up in the front. Oh, no. That's not even a standard fan header. Oh, drat. Oh, no, it is. Never mind. I'm just dumb. Okay. All right, turns out this one actually goes way up deep into the front here, and it's going to be a little more difficult to remove and then reinstall, but I can do it. Maybe I grab it with tweezers. Oh, this sucks. There we are. Okay. So, there is the fan header. And it is still keyed, so this shouldn't be too bad. Oh my gosh, it's so far in there. All right. Can I add that as a redeem? What? I have no idea what you guys are talking about. You know what? Maybe I can just reach it like this. Oh my gosh, just putting it in the tweezers is so much easier. There we go, done. That made it a cakewalk. All right, so now those are connected. I'll just kind of cram that right there. Then this one can go right here. And then I'm just unplugging the fan controller for this one, because we're going to use that for the CPUs later. But these two fans will go into the fan header that's all the way on to the left. And it is really tucked down in there. All right, that's out of the way. And plugged in. Okay. That is all of the new fans plugged in. In theory, we should be able to power this thing up with the Noctua fans being the only cooling solution now. Let's give it a shot. I'm just gonna apply power for a little bit to make sure everything spins correctly. Oh, night test bench. Forgot you were still running. All right, I'm expecting it to auto on, so we're gonna get an angle right front here. You realize all DRAM sticks will only run at single speed. Modern systems, assume you do, the phrasing. Just weird. Oh, I have a question about the pile of DRAM from the mail call. He said something about mixing memory speeds. I may have, I don't remember exactly what I said, but I'm not going to run different speed sticks in there. What I think I meant to convey is that what I had in the server before was higher capacity, but slower. What I have in the server now is low capacity, but faster. The ones that I was just given are in the middle of speed, but are full capacity. So I think that splitting the difference to get the capacity with slightly faster is going to be the best option. That is what I intended to convey. No, I'm not going to mix and match RAM speeds. Don't worry. Got to keep an eye on you and your enterprise gear, yes. Oh, no, that's Lemmings for Mac. I had something relevant to the chat. All right. We're ready to turn this on. I'm curious how this is going to go. I mean, it should just work. They're just fans, but this is a weird setup. So here we go. Why did these not spin? I don't like that. Those should have spun. Well, that one has something physically blocking it. What? The fan wire went back in. Cool. Bad wire. Don't do that. Oh, this one doesn't even need to be blocked, actually. I can go back through that. I don't think that was the problem, though. Okay. But, like, why did they not spin? Why you no spin? All right, let's try one extension at into different fan headers. So no splitter. These are now going to be individually powered. What? Why does that one not spin? Also, my fingernail is being rude. It's not that this header or fan thing isn't working, is it? Hold on, let's try this. I'm gonna put the splitter on the other side. Okay, so that works. Why does that header not work? Yeah, one fan header is not working. What? Why? So this one does not want to spin. Everything else spins just fine. It's just this header. I'm gonna unplug this like bonus cable they do because it's really weird. Try that. It would help to apply power. The header is not disabled in BIOS, at least I don't believe it is, because all these 4 fans were individually connected to headers. And it spun before. Like here, let's do that. Hold on. I'm gonna disconnect this, plug these back in, and then I'll just drop an original fan down into the socket. So that's fully redone. I'm gonna remove this fan. Put one of the originals back in. And we'll see if that one spins. If we can even tell. It did try to spin. So that's spinning. Okay. But then, if I try to bypass it, it doesn't work. What? Why? So weird. Many power cycles giving you anxiety. I know, I'm not a fan of it. I really am not. But I don't want to power cycle or hot swap the fans when I have to, like, get down in there. What do you mean, swap them? That's where the blood sacrifice comes in from the Mach 10 fans. Yeah, really. Huh. Well, all right, we'll try this. We'll take out one extra 80mm fan and we're just gonna plug it into that header. We'll go along with what we're gonna do, and I just want to see what happens once we get booted and we can access the board management for the fans. So we'll plug this into the working header over here, I suppose. And then let me grab one more 80mm that we can just have sitting on top to just see what happens. That one was working. No, one fan header is not working. So here, let's do this view again. There you can see all fans. The only difference between this and the first test is that these two fans, which are on this splitter, are plugged into the middle fan header right there. So now if I turn this on, I'm also going to plug in an extension, I think. That'll make it easier to hot swap without getting into the sketchy zone. Yeah, the order of pins is unchanged. I literally actually checked that with an oscilloscope on this exact header. This is standard 4-pin fan. So, all right, I'll turn this on, and boom, all fans spinning.
Softman says CHEER
What?
100. Thank you for choosing Tech Tangents Airways. We hope you enjoy
Fine.
your flight to the Goodwill in Arizona. End of line.
Whatever. I didn't care anyway. Spice and Mud, thank you for the 100 bits there. Just joined the stream. Good that you checked. Yeah, it's a good check. It is. All right. Here's what we're going to do with this. I pulled all those off because I'm going to put them under the shroud. So I'm going to do that and pull it around here. I'm going to pull this off. I'm just going to drop it down here. Boom. Okay. That is stupidly quiet. That's so quiet. It's not, you know, a hurricane out the back like it was before, but that's to be expected. Those are the power supply fans that keep ramping up and down, if you're hearing that. They have no bearing on system temperature. What fans? Exactly. Come on, turn on. There we go. in theory, I should be able to set this to the input over here, I think. Oh, this. External DVI. No, here. Set this one, and then this. Then maybe you'll get video. No, I didn't have the video cable plugged into the GPU, so it might have booted to onboard video. So we might have to reboot one more time. Does anyone remember what the IPMI port was? Was it 9.1? It's 5.5. Okay, thank you. 192.168.55. It was indeed. Thank you. All right, well, while I'm over here, Christopher Walken impression is hilarious. I have not done one. Okay, let's do this. What am I doing? Hitting this, walking over here, and I'm gonna hit this. And now you can see this. Okay, so this is in the back end for managing the server. All right, so if we go to sensor readings, we will see it's not super thrilled with the fans because the fans have a minimum warning RPM that they're set to, and yeah, it doesn't like that. Our CPU temp, though, is 45, which is a little warm, but not too bad. So yeah, or actually, I guess it's 55 here. Again, not that bad. We are going to be able to tune this under somewhere here. Settings, fan profile, yes. Isn't the ambient Arizona 45 right now? Yeah, well, it's supposedly 73 in here. I don't know. But yeah, all right, let me drink some water. Speaking of it being hot in here. Wow, okay. So, oh, we can download these? Okay, that's kind of sweet. No Corsair Commander Pro. No, I haven't shown you guys this, okay? Look at how excellent these options are, okay? So here we have, this is the delta of the CPU temperature, if I remember correctly. So per each value for this sensor, we can change the duty cycle of the fans here, all right? That's what we can do. We can have this tuned per sensor, and we get to have a bunch of different sensor tunings and things like this that we can all set up, all right? It's insane how configurable this is. It is so good. So we're gonna have our things set up to be able to do this. Like this is the last one here is an emergency one. If the CPU temp gets to 89, that just pegs the fans there. Sending such a complete competent fan BMC controller, yes. So yeah, this is excellent. And this is how we'll be able to leverage these fans. Now, I think I can go into this and we can change the thresholds for the fans, yes. So what I will want to do is I'll want to look up what the actual fan speeds are for these Noctuas. So our lower critical is definitely going to be closer to like 400 RPM on these fans, but I'm going to want to look up what the actual values are. So while we could change this right now to something that's good enough, I'd rather have it warn me and then be reminded to later go and correctly set it up. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to power control, and I'm going to I'll do an ACPI shutdown. Linux should see that and then properly shut off after a little bit, and then we'll be able to reboot it, and then we should be able to pull up the GUI on the machine itself. Actually, we'll get it shut down, and then we'll fully power it off, and then we'll record the difference in sound with the microphone, just like we did as the before option. So then we'll have our baseline. All right. I think I'm going to need to flip this around, though. So we'll definitely need to get it shut off for the audio recording test. But come on. You can't tell me that that fan solution isn't going to be sweet. Well, look at that. That is excellent. Mostly this one. That one not so much because it pokes out too far. But you can't tell as much from this angle. I really like this. I'm really happy I'm able to do it without infringing on the drive space as well. 14 minutes left, you started the fans without me? Yes. I can tell you that, but I would be lying. No, this is excellent. What kind of server is it? A gigabyte, if that is the answer to the question that you're looking for. Please turn off. Come in time for the demo? Yes, we are about to do the audio recording of what it sounds like. I just need it to turn off. Like, turn off. Please. Alright, I'm gonna have to do a power button hold here. There we go. Alright. Let's flip it around. We're going to do the exact same test that we did last time, where we do a full boot cycle recording until the fan speed starts to reduce. I think we're going to be able to hear it, but I'm not 100% sure because it is so much quieter. Okay. And I'm going to power it off so I know it has to do like a full retrain power cycle, whatever stuff. Okay. All right. I'm going to hit this button as well. All right. All right, I'm going to mute this and switch to that. Okay. Yes, you can hear me. That's about the same. Alrighty, I'm going to turn off the AC. Just I think we're at that noise level here. All right, here we go. I'm going to mute the deck talk because that records on the same audio channel here. You can hear me? Yes. I think. Yeah, you can. Okay. And, all right, let's do this. I'm going to be silent for a moment. So the fans you're mostly hearing are the really small ones in the power supply. Uh, if I slightly dampen those from the microphone, it won't be as bad. So yeah, that's a massive, massive acoustic improvement for sure. Oh no! We're back? Okay. Well, guess what? We gotta do that again because I forgot to hit the record button. So we're doing that one more time. Uh, Good news is my phone's now muted, so we won't have that issue. I would like to know. I am not getting video. I think I should be. Oh, okay. I just wanted to be weird. Alright. Alright. So we actually have the server up and running now. I can shut it off the normal way right now. So yeah. At least he's recording. Yeah, nope. Yeah. Lost the recording and the stream and the VOD died. So yeah, that's not gonna fly. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down and then we'll redo that. Alright. Is that off? Are you off? At least I can see if it's on or off by looking at the front fans now. Alright. Alright, now we're going to do the power on audio test. If you remember correctly. No, I don't want to say correctly. Now we're going to do the power on test here from off, which ramps up the fans to full speed for the majority of the boot here. And that'll give us a frame of reference of what the maximum volume for this thing is now. And spoiler alert, it's the power supply fans. So during the boot, I'm actually going to muffle them slightly by putting a cloth over them with this silicone pad, just to give you an idea of how quiet it will be once that is obstructed, because that's not going to be so bad once this is put into position. So let's get this booted and you'll be able to hear it. I'm recording only from that mic. So that's what the boot sounds like. At this point, the system is actually booting into the operating system now, so it's a lot more sporadic power draw, and the fans are going to spike up and down until it settles in. And that is fully booted. So quiet. All right, there we go. That is, that's the boot up with the new fans in there. So it's not quite done. I need to get the second fan grill mount thing printed that is the correct size and stuff. But that is so much more quiet. I will be doing a CPU performance test in a little bit still. But for now, this is seeming pretty good. Can't hear anything. I should have audio. All right. You can hear? Okay. All right, well...